So Reborn, like this, explain to me like the intent and like the work and even like the groundwork that you went in with this project, and maybe some of like the harder things you went through making it, because even where you're talking about switching up the song structure and kind of diving more into music theory and like that deeper aspect of it, what kind of went into like this project for you to actually become Reborn?
Yeah, so Reborn was more of like a lifestyle. The hardest part was actually the real life things I was going through. So it went from like I graduated high school in 2022, and it went from being like, all the kids at the school know me, and it was more of like, I wasn't say I was a high school peaker because I knew I was still him after I graduated, but it was like, okay, I don't just want to be like this kid that everybody knew was rapping, like. And after it was going through real life things, like, okay, I'm in the real world now. Like, I don't understand how to get a credit card. I don't understand how to start taking care of myself, waking myself up every day. Like, I didn't go to college because I wanted to follow my music dream. So it was just kind of like figuring out life, feeling like a little kid in a big world, as I say. And that was like the tribulations part for it. And that was like so making the songs was easy because I was just talking my life, but the real life was harder. And then like I kind of was just making it song by song. Like I make one song this month, and then like all the songs on the album is literally made in order. So like the first song I made that,
for real,
and like right before I turned 18. So I made that like 2 days before my 18th birthday. Little Kid, Big World was like a month later. So it was like these actual emotions. That's why throughout the album it gets happier. So
that's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah. So and then I was just making the songs, and then about April, the beginning of April, end of April, I had something, and I was like, all right, it's time to lock in with this project, Reborn. Well, I called Rob, my partner, shoot this Rob, and I was like, man, what should I do? I was like, should I just drop a little EP? Like, I ain't dropped that much music in a minute. He was like, man, just do Reborn. And I was like, I'm gonna just do Reborn. So I just locked in on Reborn. I just mixed it, re-recorded it, did everything myself. And then I did it. I only had $20 making it, so I just used my last 20 on E-Mastered, like mastered it all through E-Mastered.
Oh, wow.
And it was just like every day for like 3 weeks straight, all day and night, just adding instruments, adding singers, adding bass notes to it. And then I got it done in like 3 weeks. We did the cover art on accident.
On accident?
Yeah, the cover art was an accident. It was like, it rained the day before. And then the next day I was like, I'm gonna just wear this yellow sweater I got from the thrift store. We just put the bike and the lemonade in it, and then we was like, we should just do this, make this the character.
I like how you covered like the logo of the lemonade with the parental
yeah,
advisory. Smart man.
Mental advisory. It say mental advisory, intelligent content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so yeah, that was Reborn, and I knew in my heart it was too good to just go to New Orleans. Like, not like anything wrong with it, but I knew it had to touch people around the world because it was speaking from a relatable subject. I wanted it to be a crutch for all people that go through a moment of feeling like they got to be reborn.
Absolutely.
The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.